Let's play pinball.
Alright, what is up guys, Random Spaghetti Man here, and today I'm going to be bringing you guys another Clash of Clans video. And I just got back from vacation, and while I was gone, a lot of stuff happened. The new update was announced, and then it came out at about midnight my time last night. So that is out, and the big, I'm going to pull up the news right here. We've got P.E.K.K.A level 5, Jump Spell level 3, as well as that being totally overhauled. Hidden Tesla level 8 to combat to balance the P.E.K.K.A level 5, and one that was not really mentioned a whole lot, Bomb level 6. With the hero rebalancing, that was the main thing in this update. All the others were they would have been big on their own, but this in and of itself is the main part of the update. And I'm just gonna read and kind of summarize this. So heroes now only defend territory around their platform and will retreat if lured too far. So basically what this means is you can no longer bait the king and queen. And this is huge in any attack strategy except for maybe the lazy farming strategy or Barch, especially in high level. If you don't bait the king and queen, you lose. And so what this is going to do is it's going to force a complete change in how people go about attacking, and a lot of attack strategies like hogs, people don't know if they're going to be effective at all because they rely so heavily on the king and the queen and clan castle troops being out of the way. You can still bait clan castle troops, but as you can see, I'll show you guys right here. The circle is just around the pedestal there. It's no longer around the actual queen or the actual king, and it's nowhere near as big. It used to go out to about here or so on the map, and so it's much smaller. And if something comes near their range, like if something were to say be around this dark barracks here, the queen would get like a little question mark above her head, like it's nearing her territory, not quite there. Then if it gets in her territory, she'll get 2 exclamation points above her head and she'll start attacking it. However, if everything in her little bubble there is gone, she'll just walk right back to her pedestal. And that is possibly the biggest change. They also, both heroes get damage boosts and heal themselves when activating an ability. The king already did with his little rage spell. That has been reduced. The amount of damage he gets from that has been reduced. Well, the queen, I believe she gets, I want to say a level 4 or 5. When you do get the ability, the damage is increased by 300 when you use the Royal Cloak, which lasts 3.6 seconds. Hero abilities improve much more with each ability level and summon more troops. I think they doubled the amount of troops that each level summons. So like level 5 to 9 king will now summon 6 barbarians instead of 3, and so on and so forth. That's pretty straightforward. As well as, and I don't know if they say this here, but they boosted the stats of the lower levels and reduced the stats of the higher levels. So if you see here, I'll go to info. If you see here, you can see how the green bar for say damage per second goes to about where the C is there in second. It used to be like at the second A in damage. It was nowhere near what it could be, whereas now it's almost halfway at level 4 to level 40. So the upgrades, talk about the update. Sorry, just answering some clan chat there. And I do have a lot of things to talk about as far as the clan goes as well. Huge news there. This is probably going to be a really long video. I'm already 4.5 minutes in and I've only scratched the surface. So back to here. So the king is now a tank. The king used to be, he would have a ton of hit points and a ton of damage, and he was great. And the queen would have a decent amount of hit points and a decent amount of damage, and she was alright. But the king really, I believe Chief Pat said it the best when he said you could rub your face on your screen and then drop your king and your queen, your maxed out king and queen, and easily get 50% against any maxed out base. And so the devs have really looked at this and said, hey, this isn't good enough, and they're gonna majorly work on that, and they have. And so far, I have just been using, as you can see right here, I'm just pretty much using all archers, so I'm not really going to be doing a whole lot of trophy push type raids until someone does figure it out. I'm going to be experimenting a little on my second account, but I'm pretty much just farming-ish right now. As you can see, I just got my last cannon is now upgrading to level 10, and right now I'm working on walls. But once I get the walls done, then I'm probably going to do wizard towers or something like that. Back to here. The king, who's now a tank, his damage has been reduced, but now he can heal greatly with his Iron Fist ability. And let me show you what... so if you go to here, his health recovery is 500 hit points, which is at level 7 about a quarter of his health. So he can regen, so say he's down to about half his health, he can just use his Iron Fist and he's up to 3/4. So that is to keep the offense from being underpowered, to keep the defense from taking over, because I don't know if I've said this in the past, but it's always been my opinion up until now that the offense has been very overpowered. It's very easy to win attacks, very hard to defend. I think this is going to help change that a lot. Let me just donate some troops there. Okay, and now, so use the blah 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 blah. Archer Queen, the damage specialist. Can't talk. Her hit points have been reduced, so she's weaker. She can't take as much damage, but she gains a huge advantage from gains huge damage with her Royal Cloak ability. And I think I already said that, where she gets. Let me just go back here. Her damage increase is 300. I believe that's per second. So that more than doubles what. Well, as I add that on, it's 472 to 172. That's like, I'm not good at math, 2 or 3 times what she does now, ish. And so that's huge. So your barbarian is kind of like, is turning into more of a golem. If you want to make an analogy to the go wee wee strategy, your king is now becoming your golem, and your queen is now becoming your wizards, or what the heroes used to be. She's the one doing the damage. The Valkyrie, it's an AI update. There are a few buffs, I think. I think she does a little bit more damage, not positive on that. I have never used the Valkyries before. I think I did one raid where I brought like 2 of them, and I'm like, wow, they're pretty useless. But they now, they'll walk, so say, right here between my gold storage and my wizard tower right here, instead, before she'd probably just walk up to right in front of the gold storage where that little green arrow is and just start swinging at it. Now she'll walk in between the buildings so she can do the most damage with her whirlwind spin cycle attack, I like to call it. And she, blah, blah. Okay, jump spell. This was pretty big because a lot of people have been asking for some way to be able to control their troops, and this does it. Kind of. What it will do is, it is not a flare. It will not attract troops to it, but say if I had dropped like 3 barbarians right at this dark barracks, and they broke through the dark barracks and were attacking the wall, or say one was attacking this wall, one's attacking that wall, and another's attacking that wall. If I drop a jump spell right here along this wall, not only will that one barbarian in the jump spell jump over it, but the other ones will see that it is a path of least resistance, or path of less resistance, and go along the walk toward the jump spell and go over it there. Which helps because the jump spell used to be, you'd have to kind of place it and hope that your troops went there. And now you don't have to just hope. They will do that. Let me just cook up some wizards here. And back here. So the area has been reduced from, I believe, 11 tiles to 7 tiles of space that troops can jump over to more precisely allow you to pinpoint where you want them to go, as well as to keep it from being too overpowered. And so that's pretty much everything in the update. Inferno Tower's multi-mode is now slower, burning big hordes of attackers, because if you look at most bases with Infernos, they're all multi-target, because multi-target is at right now, or was, a bit better than single target. Now we'll see. I like this because as attacking, I prefer to attack a base with single target Infernos to multi-target. Multi just, I don't know, they mess you up. And this, oh my gosh, I cannot tell you how happy I am about this next one. Troops now work together to break through similar wall pieces. So no more having 5 archers shooting at 5 different walls while standing on the same block. They're going to work together, and so now you can raid more efficiently. Your troops will do what you want them to do. So what this update does, it allows you to take more control over what your guys are doing, and with the heroes using their abilities, it allows you to have more control over what they do, and you have to use them more strategically, because with the king and the queen you want to wait till she's attacking something of strategic value to turn her ability on, to have her do more damage to that, say the town hall or a defense that's shooting at her or something like that. And the king, if he's almost dead, you use your ability, boom, he's healed to whatever health you have him, whatever level his ability is, he'll heal himself. So that's giving the player more control. Interface improvements, as you can see right here, the settings thing, it used to be totally different. This is all new. This did not exist. This stuff would be in the inbox here. So the inbox is now just inbox of mail from the actual clan. So that's the update. In a nutshell, I can't show you any of the like maxed out Teslas or anything like that because I don't have them yet. It won't for a while probably, because I just got my first Tesla up to level 4, so I'm a little behind on those. Right there, that little doozy. And I was actually hoping the prices and times would go down on the prices would go down on the lower level Teslas. They didn't. I'm a little bummed about that, or I was a little bummed about that. But I don't know. It's all gonna work out. Let me just train up. As far as upgrades go, I said I've been working on walls. As far as gold wise, elixir, I want to get my max giants. I want to get those to level 6 because it's a big upgrade. I was wanting to get my rage to max, but that's kinda been nerfed a little bit in that it and the heal spell have always had less effect on heroes, but now it's been lessened even more. And something that was not in the patch notes here, or was it? Let me see. No. Hogs now take more damage from giant bombs. So before, I think maxed hogs, depending on the giant bomb level, could survive double giant bombs. Now I don't believe that's the case. I think double giant bombs will take out any level hogs. Depending if it's like level 1 giant bombs and level 5 hogs, I don't know. I don't know exactly how much they were increased. Well, just looking at the time, 14 minutes, 30 seconds. This is going to be a long video. This is part 1 of like 8 things I wanted to talk about. But this was the one that I figured it was going to take the longest. So, as far as base goes, that's all caught up. Now, something that really got me excited is we had one of the best clan wars. Well, it's the best clan war I've been a part of so far, and it's affected our clan a lot, actually. So because there was a maintenance break, I don't have any replays to show you guys, but as you can see, we were going after Brazika, and as you can see there, we won by 1 star. It was so close. Average destruction, we were 0.1% behind, but what really won the war for us was actually defense. So if we go to war events with 14 minutes left, so right here, if you look in the top 3 ones, with 14 minutes left, I got attacked, and at that point they were down by 2 stars, I believe, and 43% he lost. Then they got 1 star on Justin, and then they attacked me again in the last minute of the war. They were down by 1 star. So if he gets me, they win the war, or tie. If he doesn't, we win, and he only got 41% and we won. So I thought that was cool. And then just this morning I looked over here just to see how many times I had actually been attacked. I was attacked 8 times. And my defense won 5 of them and only gave up 1 star. So then I was like, oh, well, who attacked me? Was it like their bottom guys? And no, actually, let me just see here. So Picadura right here, Picadura, not sure. He attacked me, got 26% lost. Fred, FR3D, attacked me, got 36% lost. Bobby Rodrigo, guessing, attacked me, 33% lost. Ex Doguitos attacked me, 56%. No, he didn't. Never mind. Lucas attacked me, got 50% exactly, and won just barely. And then Gladiator, with a D, that's confusing, attacked me, 43% lost. I think he was the one who attacked me with like 14 minutes left. Chico attacked me, 51%, 1 star, but that star didn't actually count because I'd already been 1 starred. And then moving up quite a ways, their number 9 guy attacked me. I think that was earlier on, not sure, but 61%. Star didn't count because I'd already been 1 starred. These 2 guys, PMC, Ara, and Junior Jubs, are probably not in the clan anymore because they didn't attack at all. And then their number 3 guy, level 115, their leader of their clan, attacked me at the last minute and 41% and lost. So that was one of the most, actually the most intense war I've been in so far. And I got most heroic defense, and for a while I had most heroic attack, because I think if I look at my attacks, I had 100% and a 99%. I think there was like an army camp left, and it was at like half health. That was frustrating. But as you can see, I was the highest, or 3-star, 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 and I had 1 star, and then pretty much everyone, I think the second lowest 1 star was, oh wow, number 16. So my base held up very, very well. I was very proud of it. I'll show it guys to you. I did a video about it, or a video making this base a while ago, but I'll put a link to that in the description, because we have now made this base mandatory for all of our Town Hall 9s and below to make, and actually I can show you the mail that or not mandatory, but we have highly suggested to people that they use this base or something similar to it. Nope, that wasn't inbox. This is inbox. Inbox right there. Alright, listen up. Blah, 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 blah. If you got 2 or 3 starred last war, change your base to be very similar to Monk's mine. Use my layout, but change traps around just so that we don't all have the exact same base, so people know exactly where the traps are. So, oh yeah, as you can see, Brad's redoing his war base. We do have another war coming up, 21 hours, 23 minutes. So, against Beer Bandits. I don't know, I'll probably do a recap on that one. They do have some low-level guys in there, and some higher-level guys. They got level 150. That's one of the highest levels I've seen. And now, that's really that, and because of that, the defending, and because I've been in this clan for months and months and months, and I've been working on my donations a lot, I got co-leader, so I'm now co-leader in the clan. I believe we are closed at the moment. Yeah, we're closed. But we do have our feeders are open. Let me show you guys those. So if you just look up Vacatriots, we've got Junior is for level 15 to 45. 101 is 40 or is level 20 plus. So it's pre-feeder for it's pre-feeder for this one. This is our main feeder. This is level 65 plus. And Zane, that's actually the guy I went on the trip with. But this is the feeder. This one is invite only, 46 members. And then the main clan right here. And we're in the middle of farming season right now. So just if you want to join the feeder clans, that's great. Work your way up. Alright guys, I'm back from dinner. And moving on from where I was talking about feeder clan, just work your way through those. It's all good. And so moving on to the next thing I wanted to talk about. And that was my job that I briefly mentioned in my last video, which was a Boom Beach video. And I will be starting that the 8th of July, so 5 days from now. So happy 4th of July if I don't make a video tomorrow. So that is going to be heavily affecting my the amount of time that I have to work on videos. And actually I'm going to play some raids in the background. There's one from Jester the Great. Funny dude. So I'll just play that. I'm not going to talk about it. But so my job starts the 8th. I am working at Target as a cart attendant team, or cart attendant guy. So basically making sure the carts are where they need to be, and moving defective items from where they're returned to processing, and just stuff like that. So there's that. I just got back today from vacation. I think I mentioned that. And so it was great. I was gone for a week. A lot of fun, lots and lots of fun. I was over in Lake Chelan. For those of you who've been there, most of you probably never have. Beautiful place. It's over in Eastern Washington. But I had a blast. We rented a boat for pretty much an entire day. Had an inner tube, went inner tubing on that, and it was just a whole lot of fun. We went to a water park. I had a lot of fun there, and great time overall. We met a couple guys there at the place where we were staying, played a bunch of pickup basketball games. We played probably, I don't know how many hours total, but it was quite a few. I would say like, I don't know, maybe 4 hours total, 4 or 5 hours. But something else that's going to be coming soon to the channel. I'm just going to wrap this up because P.E.K.K.A.s are stupid and they just feel like walking around the base. And that is, there may be a new game coming to this channel, and that is going to be PlanetSide 2. With the graphics card that I have, I can now run it smoothly, and I can run it on ultra graphics and all that. I have some gameplay recorded. It's like a 45-minute clip, and so that's gravy. And I'm not gonna show an entire game because games last days and weeks sometimes, so don't expect to see an entire match. I'm just gonna show highlights, which is pretty much what everybody does. Everybody can't speak. And so that's gonna be coming soon. The base build, I will include a link for that in the description. Like I said, my clan is not making it mandatory, but pretty much it's very, very good. And so the update went over that. Vacation, jobs. Sorry, I'm just going down a checklist that I made here. Jobs starting the 8th. The clan war, closest clan war I've been in so far. So much fun. That's what makes this game great, in my opinion, is how social and interactive it is, and how much fun. And someone was complaining about, it seems like once you get to Town Hall 9, and there's only, for those of you who don't know, it only goes to Town Hall 10, but for the once you get to Town Hall 9, it seems like you're only halfway through the game. Yeah, I can see where you're coming from, but I think that makes the game very special in that you can't just, spend like $30 on it and know you're better than everyone else. No, it takes time and skill, and it's skill over money. I mean, I think someone said it takes GPAT said it takes between $11,000 and $12,000 to go from, if you only spend gems, to max your base out. So no one's got that kind of money. It takes time to do it. So that's pretty much all I have for you guys. This is going to be a really long video. Sorry about that, but I just kept rambling on and on about the update. So I will see you in the next one. Hope you guys enjoyed. Happy to be back. Happy 4th of July if I don't get to talk to you guys before then. I will see you in the next one, and peace.
Bullseye.